Last time on Out of the Abyss, the party successfully made their way through the Labyrinth, a region in the Underdark known for its twisting, labyrinthine, labyrinthine. It's a maze, okay? It's a maze and it's confusing. The players have been down there for a while, fighting demons and gnolls and gory stros and Boozalao and other such monstrosities. They are searching for the Gallery of Angels, a place rumored to be in the labyrinth where they can find a component for a ritual that they are gathering components for. The components being angel feathers, 6 feathers from 6 different angels. They finally found the gallery. It is a large natural cave chamber covered in stalactites and stalagmites with 6 enormous petrified angels in various positions, looking. Some are like covering their faces, some are ripping their own faces off, some are hunched over their face into the ground. All these angels look kind of traumatized, and they're just in these various positions. Nobody has interacted with anything yet. You all were pretty tired and worn out from the battles before. So you deployed your pocket fortress, which is a great magical item that creates a little tower for you all to sleep in. And you set it up, and we could actually go there before you all go to sleep. Is there anything in particular you would do before we take our long rest? Nope. Okay.
I don't think so.
You all.
Lucius would set up probably Lumi to stand guard and kind of
Okay.
make sure nothing happening.
Lumi goes outside of your adamantine tower and perches towards the entrance, perfectly still, almost looking like a little statue himself.
A little gargoyle.
Yeah. Well, Lumi's actually getting pretty big now, isn't he? He's like
A big,
large.
He's
a
a
big dragon.
medium, or yeah, I think he's a large creature.
I think he's large with wings now, isn't he?
I have to think he might be medium sized.
Oh, okay. He's getting up there though. He's not the tiny little guy he used to be.
I feel like Kothar's having
Yeah,
a
he's medium sized.
conversation. Kothar's having a conversation with Shiny, waggling his finger at her, saying, "Now you do know if you want to keep growing your hoard, you're going to have to learn how to do it yourself. You can't just keep getting free handouts from us."
I am getting it myself. Out of your pockets.
That's not what I mean, and you know it.
That's how you grow your hoard. You take it from other people. You don't expect me to get a job.
It's not the same. It's not the same.
I'm a dragon.
It's not the same.
I take what I want.
Yes, but it's not the same when the people are willingly giving it to you.
You're willingly giving it to me? I thought I was being sneaky and taking it from you when you weren't looking. Also, what
he's
about
like,
tribute? You guys are giving me tribute. That's what dragons do, right? They accept tribute, right?
See, but why would we give you a tribute?
Because you worship the ground I walk on, of course.
Try again.
Because you think I'm the most beautiful dragon that ever graced the skies.
Have you flown?
I can fly. She kind of like she's rotund. Her little wings start and she like see?
So graceful.
I know. And that's why you give me tribute. Right, Lucius? And she's gonna like curl up to your leg and give you big, adorable dragon eyes.
Here's a shiny spoon.
See?
Don't tell Jay Mitch I took that.
She sticks it. She starts sucking on it like a little pacifier.
I'm just concerned, how are you going to take care of yourself when we're not here? Because we certainly won't be here forever.
I mean, I know I'm going to outlive all of you, and you're going to grow old and crusty while I'm still young and eternally youthful, but I'm sure I'll figure it out by then. We've got, like, at least a couple of decades for some of you. Others, maybe only 4 or 5. She just kind of looks around.
Suit yourself. It's like talking to a brick wall sometimes. That's
Thank
familiar.
you. She's
Also
gonna
built like a brick wall.
she's gonna take her spoon and go over to your bag of holding and toss it in, and you just hear a little "Ow! Do you mind? People live in here."
I forget who else is in there.
Percy.
It's that imp thing. Are we just going to let it ride around with us?
I'm stuck here.
Not.
We'll find somewhere to dump it. I mean, have it live.
I'm good at taking care of things.
Watch it, buddy. My boss is an important person. And then he dives back into his.
Yeah. So we heard. Really, who names themselves Draconio? That's so extra.
I won't tell him you said that.
Definitely a unique
Wait, did you
name.
name yourself?
What? No, my name's Pricey. I work for a man named Draconio.
Grandfather, did you name yourself? Who named themselves Draconio? Like, did you name yourself?
I think he's talking to you, Kozar.
Oh, was that to me?
Yeah.
I thought it was still to Percy.
No, I said your name.
Sorry, I completely missed that. I don't know anymore. I feel like the people who have way too much to prove typically name themselves something way too extra.
I didn't pick my name. That's all I'm saying.
Nor did I, but then again, neither of us are named Draconio, are we? Besides, Yaslin and Kothar have a nice ring to it.
Lucius Onio would just sound weird.
Lumi's gonna look at you when you say that and cock his head and then just go.
Hey, look, it's Lucius, the Drow sorceress, and it's Yaslin, the Furbolg. And it's me, Cora, the cleric. Wait, that's technically still true.
Lumi's gonna roll his eyes and then go outside. He's gonna stand guard. Everyone do a quick perception check or insight, either or. As Lumi
Should we do
walks
the
away.
long rest first? Or
What?
oh no, don't worry. Perception. Sorry, I think I'm getting a little bit of lag.
Kothar, you rolled privately.
Oh, sorry, that was a 26.
26. Kothar, you notice as Lumi walks by, his head slowly turns to Nakul. His eyes kind of like linger on him for a second before leaving the room to stand sentinel outside.
Kothar will say, like as an aside to Lucius, I didn't know Lumi took so much interest in Nicole. Have they been spending time together?
No, no, I don't think so. I'm not sure what Lumi does on his free time anymore. I have lots of other things going on.
Well, he can certainly take care of himself, that's for sure.
Curious. Did notice some shining things from Nicole's skin.
I mean,
Do you know anything
yes,
about that?
Yes, he has scales either right there on his shoulder, and there's one down his arm right there. He's had these since forever, you know.
Seem familiar.
How so?
I can't put my finger on it, but Every time I look at them, more and more I seem to feel like I remember something.
DM, I have a question.
Yeah.
In my blast from the past, from the mirror of the past, that rhymed and I did not intend it for it to rhyme. Did I catch a glimpse of color on on the feet that I was looking through the creature of?
I think it was dark enough that no distinct color or chroma was popping through, but
Okay.
you don't know if that's just because it was a lot of distortion or if it was dark and everything looks black and gray. You weren't able to get enough information from it.
Okay. I don't know. Perhaps you've run into him before and just don't remember it? He's been fairly secretive about his life before the monastery, so truth be told, I don't know much about what he did before.
Well, I've hung out with Dorian quite a bit. He does his merchant, trails and things, so maybe I ran across him then.
Perhaps. He talks about his family every so often, and considering how many he brought, I would assume he's from some sort of aristocracy, so it makes sense.
What is aristocracy? This is fancy word.
A family name of importance.
Ah,
Whether that be from trading or power. It's power of some kind. Sometimes it's from money, sometimes it's from magical know-how, sometimes it's from knowledge, but his family seems to be important.
believe that
But,
doesn't
yeah.
work against him.
It typically doesn't. Although, it's odd. I've never heard of the name. And I thought I would have, but... Anyway.
Draconio. Yes,
What an odd name.
it really is.
As you lament the unfortunate name of Draconio, you all fall into rest. After sleeping, it's hard to tell what time of day it really is, but you've kind of gotten used to that by now. You have your breakfast, you wrap up, and leave the tower. Jamich turns it back into its little cube form and pockets it. You all look in the cavern before you. The ceiling is about 60 feet tall. The floor is very uneven and jagged, and you just see these giant petrified angels, all in different poses of anguish. What do you do?
How tall are these angels?
It doesn't specify. I think that they're life-sized angels. So I think they're taller than, they're kind of giant looking, but not like unreal. Like, I think angels are pretty big, are they not?
I don't know, actually.
Yeah. I kind of want to look up how big an angel is real quick.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if they're, like, if you're saying like 8 feet tall or like 30 feet tall.
Right. I don't think they're 30 feet tall. No. I think 8 feet tall makes a lot more sense.
Okay, yeah.
Let me see. Oh, it says there's great physical diversity. Okay. I'm going to say these are 9 foot tall angels.
They make me uneasy. In the story tales that Furbo used to tell, they were these majestic beings, but you see all of their facial features. Strange.
I really
Well,
don't
they're
like how they're
come.
looking either.
Come. He's gonna
What,
give
did you
you
find
her
something?
hand. Come see.
Okay, off we go.
I think they look
As
beautiful.
Forrest starts skipping towards the angels.
They're all positioned throughout this cavern. You notice that a lot of like stalactites and stalagmites have started to fuse with their bodies, as it seems like they've been here for a really long time. You see an angel reaching up towards the ceiling with a look of hatred on its face. You see one angel pointing at some random spot on the wall with a look of horror. One holds its hands to its face, completely concealing its visage. One angel stands with its feet apart, head downcast, and arms at its side. One looks like it's reaching out as if offering something. One is knelt on the floor with its face buried in its arms. One is clawing at its eyes. One is covering its eyes with its arms but appears smiling. They're very disturbing. Like, they look manic.
Lucius is gonna stop right in front of the one that has hatred on his face and kind of just like sit there in contemplation.
Let me pull that one up.
Look there.
You look at it. This angel looks it looks feminine. Its hands reaching to the ceiling with just rage on her face.
Do we really have to get any closer, Cora? I really don't like these statues.
Can we do a check on them to see if there's anything dangerous?
She wants you to come closer to her eye level. Go there.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
She's going to take both of her hands and gently cover your eyes. And when you open them, you have gained the ability to see within 300 feet. So she shared her eyes of night with you. Now you don't have to get any closer, per se. You can see for a very...
right.
Kothar, it's so much worse.
Oh.
You can now see the very detail of twisted terror. They're lifelike.
He's like rubbing his eyes from like the brief flashbang. He's like, oh, there's so much worse than I could have ever imagined.
Welcome.
Thanks, love.
How many
So
are there?
There
Scarlet?
are 8 total angels, and I'll just either you can pick one specifically you want to interact with, or I can just like roll to see which ones you interact with.
I was going
So-
to do an eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and then roll a d8.
Yeah, go ahead and do an eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Okay.
That's
I
awesome.
had a
Eeny,
clarification
meeny,
question.
miny,
Yes.
mo. Yeah, go ahead.
We are looking for a feather from the Celestials.
All of these
Did-
angels have wings.
Yeah, what does it need to be a non-petrified feather, or can we, or does it matter?
Viserion specified it can be petrified.
Okay, good.
So you could break off a chunk is what the assumption is. 2. You look out. You pick the angel that appears to be reaching out as if offering something. So it's standing there. It's a masculine looking angel. And it's got his hands like this. And a look on its face.
What's the look on its face?
This is the look on its face.
Okay.
I don't know how to describe that look.
Okay.
If maybe we can't talk to them and ask, maybe we can have a wink.
I don't think they would be particularly interested in speaking.
You see Lucius mimicking like the angry face of the angel. He's standing next to you, like trying to
Lucius,
get right, like.
make an insight check real fast. It's so fun making angry faces with the angel. Anyways, Cora. And Kothar.
Cora
Yeah,
like
what do you got?
stands in front of the one, and she's kind of like this. She feels like it's maybe some kind of a puzzle, so she's really trying to figure it out. And she's gonna practice her new spell that she learned, see invisibility. And she's wondering if there's anything present in the hands that are being offered.
She's checking to see if there's anything in the hands.
Mhm.
Let's see. It looks empty.
She's gonna just look around the room now with this up and see if she can. She's just gonna do another
Everything-
scan of the room.
Yeah, so they're other than rocks and the occasional quartz crystal reflecting light, there doesn't seem to be any objects other than these petrified angels.
She's gonna take out a gold coin and place it in the hands and say, "One feather, please."
Okay. First, I need you to make a charisma saving throw as your hand brushes against its open palms to place the feather. Your mind is being opened.
Charisma saving throw. A 10.
Okay.
You didn't put guidance on that.
Does it work
Guidance
with
can't help
saving throws or
saving throws.
just
No, it
Oh.
doesn't work with saving
Yeah.
throws. This angel is alive. It is not only alive, it is sentient, it is awake, it is aware. It cannot move. It knows its name, and it knows why it's been punished. You failed your save. You are now charmed by this angel. And I'm going to whisper to you what
Okay.
it's charming you to do.
okay? What's the language that angels speak? Is it celestial?
I think so. Celestial and common.
Common. Okay.
Well, Gaz can speak celestial, so
You have not you
Yeah.
are not part of this. Hold on, let's see.
if Cora starts speaking celestial, I'd be known because she is
Cora
just
doesn't
really
speak
funny.
celestial.
No,
So
but it's
you're
a
gonna
angel
feel
speak
an impression. You're gonna feel impression. Like this is a telepathic thing. Do, 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 do. In addition to these urges, you become aware. You know, I'm actually, because you're under control right now, I'm going to tell you a little bit more information.
Okay.
Okay.
What is the so are we in a cavern?
Yes. And there's
Okay,
only
and
one
what's
way
the
in and
light
out.
situation like in this cavern?
What's the light, you said?
Yeah.
It is dark except for whatever light that you all are using to produce. So if you guys have lit candles or torches, that would be light. If all of you are just depending on your dark vision, then there'd be no light at all.
Cora takes a step back and you can no longer see her. Except JTC
Oh, does
because
his...
of the buff. Let me double check the Eyes of Night and what that gives.
I'll let you decide, because I'm assuming even if, like, you could drop that if you wanted to.
Sorry, what was going on on her name?
Cora just
Cora,
stepped back.
yeah, and went poof, and you can no longer see her. You can share your 300 feet dark vision. Okay, so it's just dark vision. It's not see invisibility or anything like that. Okay, yeah, so none of you can see her.
Where'd Cora go?
Cora?
Lucius still too distracted trying to like mimic the angel to notice what's happening.
Are you doing anything
What
else
was-
in your mimicking?
Nope.
Okay.
Did
Yeah,
did
Yes,
Did Cora have, like, a-
investigate where Cora was to see, like, to try and see where she went?
You can't see anything. She is invisible.
No. Yaselin's gonna go up to where Cora was and investigate to see if she can see any reason why she disappeared.
I mean, you
Would
know,
that be
the reason she
investigation or-
disappeared is to step backward, is because she just stepped into the darkness.
I think
Oh,
what
yeah.
Pradix is saying that Yaslin's just going to go over to the angel
spot.
that Cora was looking at and like maybe see if there was something that Cora noticed or saw that would have caused her to like.
Yeah.
Sounds like she just
Okay.
wants to investigate where
Okay.
Cora was standing.
Okay. So I would like to hear, I mean, I guess, yeah, if you're going to do what Ellie said and look at the statue, is there any specific way that you are investigating?
Just with my eyes, just looking at it.
It looks like a statue that is offering something, and it has like a look.
And also the coin that she put in the hands.
The coin sits there.
What happened?
Cora? But was there like
Cora?
a specific like face that Cora made when she went poof?
She kind of smiled wickedly and took a step back.
Oh, okay. So then Kothar would say, Cora, I don't think this is the time for games right now. We're trying to do something in a particularly dangerous part of the Underdark.
You hear nothing.
Cora?
Cora?
Love, he's gonna look at Nicole and be like, do you know where she is? I think Nicole has Devil's Sight, which allows him to see through magical darkness, which might overcome that. I don't know how Devil's Sight works.
I actually don't know how those two features interact. I think, okay, I think it would
I
be
can
kind of
link mine.
cool. I know you are invisible in darkness to creatures who have dark vision. I don't think
That's right.
Devil's Sight.
Yeah.
Pack specify that it's
Devil's-
not dark vision.
yeah.
Hi, Kuritsu.
It's not dark vision.
Okay. So Nicole looks around. As his eyes fall on you, Cora, what does he see?
He sees Cora within like an inch of JTC's throat with her sword.
Nicole is looking towards your direction, Kothar, and you see his eyes get wide, and he is going to like start darting over towards Cora. Kothar, don't move.
I'm like, what? Is there something on me?
He's gonna try and grab your wrist. Are you going to pull back or do anything?
No, I'll let him because I'm very confused.
He's trying to grab Cora's wrist,
Oh.
who has a knife to Kothar's neck.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
She would then turn her focus on Nicole. But because Nicole isn't here, I don't know if that's fair. Is the only I could choose to do something else, but that's what that's what my instinct would kind of tell me.
Kuritsu goes, go for it.
Okay. Yeah, so she's going to just again like give that same kind of wicked smile. And point her sword at Kretsu or at Nicole.
Are you going to make
Nicole-
a attack?
I'll make an attack. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll that attack. What are you gonna say, Kothar?
Nicole, what's going on?
I think he's gonna say, and he's gonna get cut off by the swing as he like blurts out, "Charmed."
Okay, I know a lot's happening right now, but when this is resolved, I'll do something.
Okay. An 18 does not hit. Nicole is very armored.
Yes. I'm gonna make my
he-
second.
Yeah, go ahead and make your second attack. Nicole will have his turn directly after yours. A nat
Damn.
one. Did you say damn?
Yeah. Damn.
Uh,
Okay, so that was my. I don't do melee combat a lot, so that was my first attack, my offhand, as my bonus action, and then I get to do that again.
you not the bonus action, but you can make basically another main hand attack.
Another attack.
Mhm.
Okay.
I would say Lucius has noticed the commotion by now, but when he notices it, he kind of bumps that
Roll
angel
damage.
thing he was messing with.
He bumps it. Okay.
Yeah.
A lot's happening right now. You,
Yeah,
Oh, fuck.
Cora, roll
Whatever.
damage. You bump it.
I mean,
Please make a
I mean,
wisdom
I don't want
save.
to. I don't want to hurt my allies. That's so. I'm like disappointed. I'm like a 6.
You basically you like nick him, and he goes Jesus.
Yeah.
And I am just gonna make the call that Nicole understands kind of how like charms work, and he's gonna be like, Cora, I am so sorry about this, and he's gonna try to slap you. He's gonna make an unarmed attack against you. I'm just gonna use Shinebreaker as the attack roll. Does a 25 hit? Okay. So please roll your charisma save again. And add a +4 to it because of Nicole's aura.
Yeah.
As you take 4 slapping damage.
Or slapping damage. Which
That's right. Okay. As you get slapped across the face by Nicole, who looks so apologetic, like the pain, like puppy dog, tear-stained eyes because he had to slap you. And he's gonna look at you. Your psychic connection with the angel suddenly severs. And you hear a masculine voice of the angel named Beatrol whisper, I'm not sorry. Lucius, as you bump the angel, you hear a scream. Oops, not Nicole. A scream pierce your ears, and you take 11 psychic damage as it's shrieking of the angel. Anaya rips into your ears. Just no, and you hear it just ringing before it
My
goes
ears.
silent.
Oh,
Cora,
Nicole. Sorry, Nicole. Angel? She points at the one that she interacted with. Made Cora do that.
all right.
His name is Beatrol and is sentient and knows being punished. Yes.
Punished for what?
By the gods.
Ah,
Petrified for all eternity, but not know why.
all right. I need to try something. He's gonna like take his gloves off and put his weapons down. Kothar, if I act weird, punch me.
Well, no, how about I just do this? And I'm just going to touch him and cast protection from evil and good on him, which will make him immune to frightened, charmed, and possession from
Yeah.
Okay. I just
a
okay.
bunch of different shit.
He's gonna reach out and boop. Huh. Nothing happened, but I don't know if that's because the magic is spent or because you're protecting me.
Regardless, how about if you're not being protected by magic, we just don't touch these things?
All
That'd be a good
right.
idea.
You hear Lucius scream, "Stop screaming!"
Well,
And he punches the angel, trying to
you
break it.
punch the angel. The sound has stopped and it's ringing. You punch into it. Chunks of rock fly off of it. It does not. Touching it again seems not to do anything.
I feel like Lucius would be in a frenzied rage and keep trying to break the statue
Okay.
because he feels it's
keep
some kind
punching
of
it.
source.
I'm punching it. Its arms break off. Its legs break off. Its wings break off.
Oh, Lucius, grab a feather.
Lucius just grabs the whole wing.
Just break it over your knee. Oh. The angel lays in a pile of rubble. Its face plate is like the only thing left, staring upwards with that hatred.
Lucius does
stop,
not
stop.
like.
It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done.
I don't like these things.
We can agree on that.
I wonder if we can do something to put them out of their misery. They seem to be in a lot of pain.
Listen.
Or if we even should.
Considering they did something weird to both of those, I think it's not our problem.
And also punished for all eternity. Not be punished for all eternity unless do something very bad.
Didn't you say by the
Depends
gods?
on-
I don't.
Yes.
Depends
If
on which
the
gods as
gods-
well.
I don't think we should be trying to mess with the gods, regardless of what kind of god it is. That's above our pay grade. We can handle demon lords, but when it comes to the gods, no, just no.
I thought the demon lords were gods.
No, they're god-like beings, but they're not gods.
Some demon lords are gods, like Lolth. Not all demon lords are gods. They are different classifications of creatures. Like gods don't get stat blocks. Demon lords do.
Well then, I guess we got the feather, haven't we? So I guess we should leave.
Do you have it, Lucius?
I have feathers. And he lifts the wing.
We need 6 feathers from 6 different angels. So unfortunately... how long does this last, Kothar?
10 minutes.
Okay.
You have time.
Does anyone have a chisel? Cora?
I have a mace.
Yeah, Cora has a hammer.
Okay. Hammer. This is only... Okay, sure. Cool.
I'm sorry. I love how Nicole, like, Retsu's not here, and yet Nicole is still doing everything.
Yeah.
Well, you cast it on him, so...
He
Well,
sighs.
he was like, I'm gonna go do it. I'm like, no, you're not.
She has a stake too, so like you could kind of chisel
the
it,
stake
like,
will work, yeah.
He's still doing all the work.
He goes up to each angel and he like looks at them one by one. And he goes, "Sorry about this." Chink 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 chink. Like picks it up. Does anyone have a spot we can put this? I don't know if these are cursed as well.
I can put
just-
them in my backpack.
Yeah, I just don't want you to touch it.
Cora can
Don't we have
also cast protection from evil and good on Lucius if he's going to be carrying them.
It is only 10 minutes though, so unless you're gonna cast it,
Gotcha.
is there?
In the bag of holding.
Is there
Shiny, how much
any-
room do you have left in there?
She thinks
Do we know
about
of
her
any
answer
way-
because she doesn't want to sound like she has a small hoard and just goes, I am almost full, but I could use more. She thinks to herself if that was the correct answer.
Kothar thinks to himself it was the correct answer to try to put them in Shiny's hoard.
I mean, angel wings, angel feathers, that would be really valuable, wouldn't it? Oh my gosh, that would be super valuable. Do it.
We need them back. It's called a loan. Do you know what a loan is?
Yes, Nicole told me.
Yeah, so it's a loan. Also, we don't know if they're cursed or not, so don't touch them.
Cursed items, even better. It's okay. I've set up a cursed walk-in closet specifically for this occasion because I have preemptively decided that cursed items are going to be my favorite kind of item to collect. So don't worry.
How do you set up a cursed walk-in closet?
It's like a little space with little pedestals, and they have like a little glass like thing that you put over it. Like if let's say I had a rose that with every petal that fell and wilted, I got closer to becoming a monster forever. And so I put it in, and yes.
Kothar's just looking around like, is anybody else hearing this, or is it just me? I'm the only one that thinks this is weird? Okay, cool.
She's gonna
Yeah,
reach
that's not
out.
that
She
weird.
has like a little like silver bowl, and she like, just drop them in here. I'll take care of the rest. Fine. Children always doing weird shit with cursed items, and I gotta get back home and see what's going on with the house, and why do I get myself into these messes all the time? I really need to start hanging out with people my own age. Okay, and he's just going.
You know, you don't have to do everything by yourself, love.
I'm the one with the protect magic, good and evil. I don't want you guys. I don't want to have to slap any more of you. Okay, Cora.
I have more than one ability to cast a spell.
Well, if you want to help, here's the 6th one. Here, catch. And he's gonna toss it up in the air to see if any of you grab it.
I feel like Kothar goes, oh, I got it, and he like reaches up to catch it, and it just like flies right over his head, and he's like, oh,
As it flies.
I was
over your
never
head,
good.
I feel like it's gonna like land right at Yaslin's feet.
Oh, that's not good.
Are you gonna pick it up, or do I have to go and get it?
I guess I'll try and pick it up. Someone has to test it at some point.
You pick it up.
So yeah, she picks it up.
As you pick it up, you hear a whisper, an angelic voice in Celestial. Do not lose hope. Your next wisdom save will be made with advantage.
Aw. The nicest party member.
This seems like a nice angel.
Okay, so yes, it still is weirdly cursed.
Well, let's say not to lose hope. So...
It felt very weak, like the power was diminishing. Maybe. Shiny has a special cursed...
She's a containment unit.
Cursed
She's
magic.
on like a
Inside.
hazmat suit right now.
Inside a bag of holding as well.
Yeah, she's decorated the bag of holding to actually look like a little mind castle, as my sister would call it.
Lucius
Okay.
gonna hand Lucius gonna hand Shiny half the wing that he had because he doesn't know how to break it down anymore and just set it on the platter.
Okay, the half a wing is as big as you are.
Enjoy. He just-
I thought you said this shit was cursed. Nothing's happening. She starts gnawing on a piece of feather. Breaks
You
it
don't know
off.
where that's been. Why would you put it in your mouth?
I put
Maybe
lots
it
of things in
starts-
my mouth.
Maybe it starts to lose its enchantment once it's detached from the rest of the angel.
This is also the one that Lucius
know,
already touched.
It might lose its enchantment, but you know what doesn't go away after just a minute of touching it? Germs and dirt and grime.
Not my problem.
Do you think this is still technically considered angel?
I mean, it may be considered angel, but it's definitely petrified, so it's rock.
Oh.
Shiny rock.
I need a glass of water.
Nicole, we're never having children.
I already have children.
No more. One's enough.
Children can be amazing.
Shiny, and he's gonna like drip some of his canteen. They say if you eat your enemies, you gain their powers. I now have the power of a fallen angel.
Oh,
yeah,
let's see it then.
Doesn't really work that way.
No. If she says it's true, let's see it.
I'm waiting. I have to digest it first. My cells are still absorbing the celestial power.
Oh, yes, of course, because the celestial power doesn't get absorbed until it reaches the lower intestines.
That's right. That's what Tidra taught me.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, that's really rocky. I'm going to have to swallow some stones to grind that up.
Are you done yet, love?
Yeah, that was the last one.
Okay, can we go before anyone else gets cursedly possessed, charmed, frightened, screamed at?
I think that is a good idea.
Let's go.
Sorry for almost killing you, Kothar.
Wait, what? Didn't you? Wait, what? I thought you attacked Nicole.
Oh, she
Yes.
she had a knife to your throat and was about to pull.
You know that
Cora.
meme? Do you know that meme of the cat that has like the wide eyes and like the complete straight line face?
Yeah.
The mouth? Kothar just takes on that face and slowly turns to look at Cora. Just
Said sorry.
I just imagine Cora when she was in that mode, when Nicole sees her, just sees her standing like this with like...
Yeah. So terrifying.
Yeah, because she's so small.
Well, this isn't the first time I've
all's
been
forgiven, let's
charged, and
go.
it probably won't be the last time.
Hey, Cora, do you have that map still? We need to know how to get out of here. And
Oh,
I
yes.
really don't want to go through the labyrinth again. Let's see if there's a shortcut. As the two of you look at the map that you found in the tower, you notice a place nearby that is marked with the words portal.
Portal. To where?
Wow, that is so convenient.
Where think portal go? Could go see. This way.
Okay. I'm pulling up my notes. Ba-doop-ba-loop-ba-doop-ba-dee-doop.
I've got another portal for you. Doompa, doompa.
Doo-ba-dee-doo. Okay, you all make your way through. You are out of the maze part of the labyrinth, which is the brick and mortar, very straight walls with sconces and like that nightmare with the Garistros. But you're still in the region of the labyrinth, so it's very twisty and turny. The walls are natural, but the floor is uneven, and there's a lot of branching places that loop back around at different levels, and it is a little obnoxious, but you've kind of gotten the rhythm of it a little bit. And after, I would say, maybe like an hour or so of travel, you see a little pathway that kind of branches off of this natural rough-hewn tunnel you've been going through that is very well kept, like brick and mortar, man-made looking passageway that kind of just splinters off to the left. And it lines up with the portal symbol, the portal word.
Here. She's gonna point ahead.
Do we know where this portal leads?
No.
So we're just going to jump into a...
Carcerus. Just kidding.
Well, we only
The
live
crown!
once.
The crown!
Right. Yes, maybe
well-
investigate. Could be written, maybe runes, engravings. Come see.
Might be.
I'd
All
like
right.
to try detect magic to see if I can tell them say anything, but she'll still try it anyway.
So, are you going through the chamber? Like it's like a tunnel. Like you go through.
Cora's headed that way, yeah.
Yeah, so you go through until you reach a medium-sized chamber with very vaulted ceilings and very beautiful pillars kind of lining it. There's a lot of iconography of mazes in here, which you're in the labyrinth. On the far wall, it looks like the wall has like a frame around it that looks very much like a portal. However, in the middle of it is just the brick wall. You don't see any magic. It looks deactivated. In the middle of the room is a large stone table that is rectangular. The stone table has grooves carved into it that looks like a maze. And in the center is a life-sized, like a man-sized minotaur figure, like tall, that is fixed to the grooves, almost like a track. Throughout this maze, you see 4 endpoints where the maze ends, and it's like a little circle. These endpoints are decorated with runes as kind of like a signifier. You see at the side of the table some, where is my word? Dials. You see some dials that are associated with up, down, left, right, and a switch.
Like a game. She's gonna run over. Yaslin, look. And she's gonna try to get your arcane prowess and knowledge. What do you think these mean? And she's gonna point to the symbols and the sigils.
You see there are 4 separate endpoints that definitely stand out from the rest, and the runes are written in abyssal.
Oh, just
Uh,
kidding. She
I
can
can't-
read them.
I can't read this at all.
Oh. Lothar,
Gibberish, gibberish.
Yes?
can you read them?
What do they say, DM?
As you look at the different points, these runes in abyssal, definitely Minotaurian dialect. One says, "The dark waters that blind." Another says, "The nest of spiders endless." Another one says, "The heart of fungus that creeps." And another, the final, says, "The road to empty skies."
Wow, I don't think I can read this. This is all very strange to me.
Inside.
I keep forgetting that you've been trying to get Kothar to admit that he knows abyssal.
Yeah. Okay.
You see a bead of sweat trickle down his forehead.
actually, Kothar, as you're looking at this, Cora, are you reading along with him? Are you reading it as
Yeah,
well?
yeah.
Okay, so the two of you make an history check.
While I'm doing this, Kothar will say, well, it sounds like the spiders is the Spider Queen, and it sounds like the fungus is Zuktmoy, so it has to do something with the Demon Lords. This was a history check?
Yes.
I am so unbelievably good at history, guys. I am so really good at history. Okay, actually, I'm not that
That's
bad.
pretty
Holy
good.
shit.
Kothar, as you kind of like squint your eyes, you realize that the placements of these endpoints are not symmetrical. And at first, it seems kind of random about where they're placed. But then, as you kind of step back and consider the rest of the markings that decorate this table, you realize that each of these points and the designs look like a map of the region of the Underdark that you are in. With the dark waters that blind being where the Dark Lake is.
Dark Lake is.
The nest of spiders endless is where Menzoberranzan is. The heart of the fungus that creeps is where Aramikos is. And the road to empty skies is where Gauntlgrim is.
Oh. It's a map of the Underdark. That's Menzoberranzan, that's Gauntlgrim, that's the Dark Lake, and that's Zuktmoy's bride's thing, whatever it's Aramikos. And that's Aramikos. So I think we have to put the Minotaur along the track to the correct order?
Is this the portal?
What do you mean the portal? This is a portal.
Like how they keep coming from? The demons.
No, this the drow the sussy suspicious the suspicious drow said that they were coming from a dead part of Menzoberranzan specifically. Or the ground zero was specifically in Menzoberranzan.
Now, this room does look old. Older than the event. So you know demons are coming flooding through here
Okay.
because of a ritual that happened in Menzoberranzan. This looks old. This looks like a waygate that people might have used to get around.
Yeah, it just looks like some kind of fast travel point that people might have used, maybe merchants back in the day to transfer goods.
Does it have to be a minotaur? Can't it be a knoll?
That would be the exact same, no better, but not
Yeah.
necessarily.
Sydney is going to turn and look at you with kind of a wide eye and go,
Why would you want nose?
I mean, it's just that piece just doesn't seem like it fits.
It is
We're in the middle of a
abnormally big.
labyrinth. How does it not fit?
I feel like a knoll could move through the labyrinth better than a minotaur.
that's some Minotaur slander, sir.
Based on what?
Didn't they have? Didn't Cora say they have perfect recall?
Yes.
Oh,
And
knolls do
knolls
Never
yes.
get lost. Can never
Oh.
get lost in a maze.
Yeah, I don't know
Fucking-
about that one, Chief. But
Fine.
anyway,
Okay, so where do we want to go?
Okay, so what did you call this, Scarlet? Like the way line?
A waygate.
The portal. Waygate. I'm going to real quickly cast sending to. Oh my god! Why am I struggling to remember his name? The drow that sent us on this mission.
Vizirin.
I'm going to send a message to Vizirin and say, do you know if there are any waygates in or near Menzoberranzan? We found one that might connect to it. That's 23.
Okay, and he can respond.
He can respond.
There are a bajillion waygates around Menzoberranzan. It is a fucking city.
Okay. So, we're not
Big
going to Menzoberranzan because we have
There's
no
so
idea
much
where the hell this is
sarcasm.
connecting.
Yeah.
Also, think
Um,
about what your mission is and why you are here. You can go wherever you want. You can pick whatever you want.
Where
but
do we? What do we still need? The
The-
10. We got the eye stalks. Did we get the?
You have the 10 Timask mushrooms born out of the footprint of a demon lord and the blood or ichor of a demon lord, which you have kind of figured Aramikos would be where you have to go there anyway. It's like the last stop before Menzoberranzan.
Oh, all right. Well,
So,
the only place to go is
fungal
Aramikos.
heart of fungus.
I think that's
I
really
was
the only place.
disconnected for a moment. I missed out where we can go. There was, some of them I think. I know there was, Aramicus, Menzoberranzan. What were the other ones?
Dark Lake and Gontalgrim.
Well, Aramicus does seem like the best choice then, if we need to get them anyway.
I agree that this is really the only place we can go. That makes sense to go. I'm just concerned where we're going to be spat out. Especially if Zuktmoy is going to be there.
We could go quietly.
That's the thing. We're opening a portal and going through a portal that makes a bunch of wong 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 sounds. I don't think there's necessarily such thing as teleporting quietly. Should we be
Can't
prepared
cast
for something?
silence?
That's not going to help. Should we be prepared for something bad to happen?
Always.
So-
Yes.
Out of the options, if we want to go to a safe spot to teleport, the only option would be Gontalgrim, wouldn't it?
That would be Gontalgrim, but that's back to the start of
I know,
our entire
that's
expedition.
what-
That would take months to get back.
I know, but what else would you want to do? Like, I'm saying that's the only other option, isn't it?
That's it. I really
if you
think the
want
only option
somewhere
is
safe.
yeah. I just don't think there's there's only one clear option to go. It's just I don't like it.
I'm just asking what your solution is to that dislike, is all.
I don't know.
I say
don't
we
know.
slay whatever's on the other side. If it attacks us.
Or at
Yes.
All right.
Yes, if it attacks
Alright.
us, we're not going to just go for an attack and everything.
All right.
big
Are we
is the
ready?
portal, DM?
What was the question?
How big does the portal look in terms of like
10 feet
You were to give it, like, a
tall, maybe like 10 feet wide. It's like the wall with a little frame. Oh, hold on. King just gifted 50? Wait, did you? Hold on.
Yep, he totally hit 50.
Wait, King, was that an accident? Oh no. Holy shit. If that's an accident, I'm going to
Probably.
feel terribly bad. No, it wasn't. Okay. Wow, thank you so much. How are you doing? Everyone, King has been he found my channel when it was like a week old.
Aw.
Was
He's
that
like,
King Clancy.
no, different King.
No, this is
Ah.
second.
You're in Canada. You moved to Canada? He's from India. And has been talking about Canada for a while now. I'm so happy for you.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Also helped her set up the store.
That's right. King is helping me set up the store. Wait. You're moving back in 3 weeks. It's too cold. Fair. Thank you so much. You don't want to interrupt. Okay. I'm so sorry. Thank you so freaking much. Everyone, if you got a sub from King, say thank you. That was insanely generous. Oh my gosh. Cora, what was your question?
My question is about the mechanics of the portal.
Okay.
My silence spell is
Uh-huh.
cast on a 20-foot radius around a point. So if the point was me
Mhm.
and I was going through the portal,
Mhm.
would that continue through to the other side
It
if I
would.
was able to keep my concentration for 10 minutes?
Yeah, it would. Now, if you're on this side of the portal, then it would only affect things on this side until you cross over.
Yeah.
If you would like to preemptively cast silence as a precaution, you could absolutely do that.
I'm gonna present that idea to the party. Don't know how portals work, so don't know if would be good, but could maybe help.
I mean, I don't think it would hurt necessarily.
Unless we're trying to cast spells, then we can't cast spells in the bubble.
Yes.
It's
Would
relatively
have to,
small. We could just move.
or could tap Cora and say no more, and could drop spell.
No,
We
we
won't be able to
we wouldn't
talk.
say. Yeah, we wouldn't
Yeah.
say. Should we come up with a sign
Yes.
with a
Yeah.
sign that we all need? Which one
Yeah.
is it? Is it
No.
double hands or double fingers?
Either or.
Oh, we have two. Oh, that's a lot to remember.
Mm.
1 or 2. Hold up, I have to practice this.
You're doing
No, wait, that's
great.
wrong.
I could always lick
What
one
if
of you
it's
in the
the hand?
ears.
That sounds like an awful idea. But thank you, Shiny. I appreciate it.
What? I thought it was a great idea. It's not like you can ignore it.
He's still practicing 1.
Just don't mess up the arm placement. If you put it this way, it might confuse us.
Yeah, yes, we are right. Okay.
I think we're ready to go.
Oh, wait, I have an idea before we go.
A remote rules lawyer silence is at a point and doesn't specify that it can be cast on objects like darkness does. Oh, it's in a point on the
Is
floor.
at a. It doesn't say that it's a point on the floor. Just says centered on a point you choose within range.
I don't know
can
what
link it if you
the
want.
yeah. I'm just gonna say yes. You can do it. I don't know what the rules as intended is, but it's okay. I think for this instance it'll be fine. Not to be abused later. Retsu, how's the
ready?
airport? Yeah, are you guys going? Are you gonna do the thing?
I'm like, all right, it's just like. Never mind, I don't know what a video game is. It's like something that I can't talk about because it's inappropriate. Let's go. Boom.
So are you messing with the controls?
Yes, we.
When you
Where
ask it
does
like that,
to-
that makes me scared to say yes.
Well, we'd have to, get
have
the
to- we have
centaur
So-
to the before
Yeah.
Cora casts silence because we probably would problem solve together. So
Yes, I touch it.
Okay, so it's like a dial and you touch it, nothing happens. You roll it. The centaur goes. "Uh." You roll it the other way.
Duh.
"Uh,
Duh.
It's kind of makes a loud rolling sound. And for a second, as you first move it, there's like an echo. That like. And then
Oh, I
silence.
would stop and say, can we get that silent spell now?
I think as you start to cast the silence spell, you suddenly hear the scream of a frog that is cut off as the silence spell overtakes the area.
I'm moving.
We're going to take a quick break as something is happening. So yeah, let's take a 10-minute break, everybody. Don't worry, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Coda's like looking at the ground, like, okay, okay. Just remember this. Just remember the sign. Okay, okay.
I will say that I did pick the spell that I wanted, but I couldn't find it, so I had to enter it manually. So that's fun.
Hello, chat. How is it going? Excellent. Don't forget, if you like to spend your stream loot cards, you can do so and help the players or the DM in their roles. You can find that, I believe, with the command stream loots. It helps us and influence the game a little bit. You can also touch people's butts in chat if you hit !butt. Yes, the Ranger Sorcerer is still with us. He has not yet died, but anything is possible in this campaign. Unless you mean in the chat room with you. I am still here, yes.
Hi, I'm eating a
Don't-
snack.
Don't give any ideas to Scarlet about killing Lucius.
I have never had that idea before, but now that
Mm-hmm.
you say it,
Mm-hmm. I was just teaching Chad how to butt slap people, so probably can see a lot of that happening.
it's good to teach people that skill. It's an important skill.
Mm-hmm. What are you snacking on? Sushi?
Soup. Just some beef soup.
Nice choice.
I needed something quick. I'm going to mute myself so I'm not chomping. And then I will address any questions after I'm done.
No soup ASMR.
Thank you, Sammy. I hope they do a good job. Oh, Retsu, really? Why did I think you were going to be like out of town? That's cool. Yeah.
I mean, of course, we'll probably have you do more things, Nicole, as we do.
So yeah, I don't know if you heard me, Scarlet, but I did pick a spell, but I couldn't find it in the list, so I had to input it myself.
Okay, yeah, that's no problem.
I might just link it to see how it comes out.
Mhm.
It's going to be a lot of text. Okay, that's okay. Times like this, I wish I had silent spell.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, I'm talking about where it's staying in silence. I wish I had silent spell, meta magic. I think that's a thing, isn't it?
What
Yeah, it's
you
subtle
can,
spell.
you
Subtle
should be
spell.
able to.
Yeah, it's not one of the ones I picked.
I mean, Cora and I have silence,
Yes,
so if
but
you need anyone silencing,
no. Subtle spell means I don't have to talk. So technically, I could still do spells in silence.
uh,
So it's the counter to silence. Yeah, I got distant, empowered, and twinned.
ooh, another finder from Instagram.
Anyone do anything good on the weekend?
Work.
I had to go. out of town for a competition.
Okay.
I gotta.
Thank you, DeBear. I hope you guys are having a fun time.
Yeah.
How did you
I
guys
got a
enjoy
nice
it?
axe in World of Warcraft. That's all I was gonna say for the weekend.
Hmm.
It's a legendary.
You got a legendary axe?
Yeah, they have a legendary axe at the moment,
Are there
and it's still going to be.
I didn't know there were legendaries in this expansion.
But there's 2 of them so far. There's one for evokers only, which was last season, and there's one that's a 2-handed axe that can be used by Ret Pallies, DKs, and the 2 DPS specs for Warrior.
Oh.
So, and I managed to get it, and then next season, which starts in like 2 weeks, you're going to be able to upgrade it to the new season.
Huh.
So it's still going to be relevant.
Yeah, I had no idea that they had legendaries in this expansion.
Yep. I just got it the other day. It cost me like 170,000 gold,
Oh, it costs money.
which is cheap. You have to build stuff for it to be able to use it. Kind of like Thunder Fury back in the day. If you
Got it.
remember what to do with that. Yeah. You have to get a drop, and then you have to do a whole bunch of stuff for it.
I definitely have under 100,000 gold, but I haven't been playing enough to make money.
I've got like 500,000 on one of my characters and 100,000 on another one, but that's it now.
Nice. I have played expansions where I feel rich, and then not the last couple. I haven't really been messing with the auction house or anything.
I want to get like 2 million gold so I can get the mounts before they go away, because there's a couple of limited time mounts that are available at the moment.
Oh, yeah, I'm never gonna get that.
And then there's also the other mounts I also need to get, which are going to be limited time, are the ones from the Pandaren remix that's happening at some point.
Is that for the classic? WoW Classic? Is Pandaren?
No. It's like, kind of like Plunderstorm is at the moment, but PvE instead.
Oh, yeah, I haven't.
But also, when you finish up in the Pandaren remix, or when the event finishes, the characters are going to go over to the normal game.
Oh, that's their. So wait, their little battle royale has already been going on.
The battle royale has, I think, about 2 weeks left, possibly. They said it's going to be about 6 weeks, and it's been 4 weeks almost.
Gotcha.
And then at some point, when the next patch comes out, they're going to do Pandaren Remix, which is just basically Pandaria. Like, that's all it is. You make a character, and you level through Pandaria, and you get gear and stuff like that. And apparently it's going to be very quick XP, like massively increased. And you can do all the old raids and stuff like that, get all old cosmetics apart from the challenge gear and stuff like that. But it does look like it can be a lot of fun. But there's no gold in it.
Huh.
In that mode. There's literally just this bronze you get to buy stuff from the vendors and stuff like that. So it could be interesting. People are playing on the PTR.
Sounds like you didn't pay the bagel toll.
Yeah, Leo's upset probably because he wants to go on a walk.
Oh.
But it's dark. Yeah, he gets upset. His little heart shatters when he doesn't get to go on walks.
It's good he loves walking.
What?
I said it's good he loves going on walks.
Oh yeah, he loves outside. When we go out, I just trying to teach him to walk holding my hand because he wants to walk on his own, but he's getting the hang of it. Oh, I should probably set up what the fuck we're doing in the game. I almost forgot.
Maybe.
Where are my rocks? There we go. Ooh!
Puff the Magician played this card, Inspo Dice.
There you go.
Yay.
Dice. Shoot, I forgot to fill up my water. Do you guys need a few more minutes? Finish your foods.
I'm fine with everyone else is, but yeah, just getting water, that's fine as well.
Oh, let's let Ellie enjoy her food, and I'm gonna get some water, and I'll be right back. All right. Do you guys want to wait, or do you want to fight and eat? You want to fight and eat? That is so metal of you. Okay. So you currently have a bubble of silence around you. So for a second, you heard Avrock scream, and then silence. You all kind of just wait. Nothing seems to happen. And that's when you see a demon of rock come bursting into the room. Let's put you all in combat. It's dead silent, so it's fucking weird. Let's see. I need you.
Lucius is just gonna point like that.
That's funny. Oh, how does this
Wait, what?
here? Just wait.
Just say
Just wait. Patience.
Only 5.
Patience. Let me get J-Mitch out of there. Wait, I feel like I'm missing. Oh, no. Okay. Cora. Do you want me to skip your
No.
Okay.
Okay, so so we can currently see one Vrock, is that correct? One
Yes.
Vrock busts in.
Yeah, of rock bursts in. You know that rocks travel in packs.
Okay. Cora's gonna look at Kothar, who is practicing his. Is he like, holy fuck, like?
Yeah.
Cora, Shiny's gonna hop onto your shoulder and just lick your ear.
What the? Okay, so she's gonna drop her silence.
As you drop
Her
it,
does
you hear
every.
you hear the screaming of the rock, the stone shattering. It's like blah.
Okay. I am
Here,
going to
I'm gonna
target.
I'm gonna separate these so you know this is the one that you see. Boop. And you are
The one that you just
you
indicated. Okay.
you are not close range to it. It is across the room from you.
Okay.
We
Okay.
won't deal an exact feet.
I'll
We'll
just kinda,
say
like-
far or close.
Oh, can't move my token, but that's okay.
because it's paused. There you go.
I'll just kind of like, for whatever's sake. Okay, so I'm gonna make an attack. We're gonna go. Remind me about spiritual weapon. That one does not require concentration, so I should cast that one first as a bonus action. I feel like that's the correct thing to do.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Did it cast
that's
the bonus action?
what?
I thought only moving it was bonus. I guess I was wrong.
What?
Okay.
I thought only moving it was
Um,
bonus, not casting.
No.
Never mind.
And then I'm going to make an attack with my oath bow, and I'm going to swear them as my enemy.
That is a
Mm.
nat 20. Oh my gosh.
Let's fucking go.
Okay.
Alright.
Good thing you swore it as your enemy. I feel like that voice just came out of your mouth. You sound like a Benny Gesserit, and it's gonna like look at you like it stops screaming immediately. It goes, whoa.
Yeah, so she says, swift death to those who have wronged me in Elvish. And so I believe it's the. You make a range attack. You have advantage on the roll. You're targeting. So is it a damage plus other formula? Both crit?
Let me click on what other formula says.
I know it's been a little while.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that is. So you would roll damage, crit, other formula would, I guess you would roll it twice.
Other formula. Oh, yeah, because you can't. So I'll just roll it and then we'll pick the.
We'll add them together. So that is 20. Oh, I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't apply the crit. Hold on. Boop. And then minus 20. Okay, that's a lot for your first turn.
So then now because it's my sworn enemy, I get advantage on the rolls against it.
Okay.
So-
A second crit would have been amazing.
Yeah, I know,
Yep.
wouldn't that? All right, so we've got another 11 plus 12. And
Uh-huh.
mhm.
Uh-huh.
Have I mentioned how happy I am my little
Uh-huh.
murder bird is back?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
It's good to see the damage again.
Okay, and then
Oh my god.
well, no, I think it's like this is my last thing, I'm pretty sure, because on the turn that I conjure my spiritual weapon, does it also get to take an attack or no? It does. Okay. So it's its own separate, which this would not have an advantage, I don't believe. It's just a regular roll.
It almost hit. It's almost dead too. I think that, yeah, oh my gosh.
So how much damage was that? That was 21, and then
Oh
23 and 31 in the first hit. That's massive.
It's almost
Did you
dead.
do your? Oh no, you're right. I didn't do my Gloomstalker, my first one.
I
One
thought you
second.
rolled
My
3
Dread
times
Ambushment.
already.
I did roll 3 times, but I do get like a roll.
Oh, that's right.
D8.
It's an additional damage.
Just damage. Yeah. Thank you for that. And actually, that was on my first one. So does it crit?
Yes.
I'll just roll it again.
Yeah, roll it again. Shut the front door.
Okay, 6.
That's a little
It
bit of
died.
damage.
It died.
I'm so happy our Murder Kinku's back.
It died.
What's the most common thing you hear on Kara's turn? It died.
Don't anger Cora. That was sworn enemy.
She screams back at the rocks.
Wow.
They should require intimidation, counter intimidation.
Yeah, they should make a check, a wisdom saving throw, whether they flee or not.
You're gonna see a second rock turn the corner, look at the dead rock in front of it, and then look around. Shit. It says in Abyssal. And then it turns around. We got feisty ones, boys! And he's gonna run and burst into the room. You notice as he dives in, he takes a chunk of the table with him. A portion of it breaks off. Not close to where you're trying to move your Minotaur, but it's kind of alarming that he damages it in a way. And he slides through, just very clumsy, and he is going to fling himself at Nakul, who I think just joined us, actually.
No, it was Buff.
Hi, Buff!
Hi guys, so sorry I'm late.
Hello.
How's everyone
We're
doing?
doing.
Jamich coming in at the nick of time to save everyone. Haha.
You know what?
I think you
Nicole's
mean
not
in
here.
the Nicholas of time.
Let's say it. Nicole's not here and he's still getting attacked. The poor guy. Give him a break.
I
And
get
he's
it.
also doing all the work.
That's right. Okay. He is going to do a stunning screech. All of you need to make a Constitution saving throw. He jumps kind of at Nakul, who holds up his Shinebreaker, and as he's holding onto it like a gargoyle, everybody make
Wait, that's an
We-
ability check.
Range of
So-
Nakul.
That's what I was going to
20,
ask. Like,
20 feet around.
There's a
so
con,
do
there's
we
a
add
saving
plus
throw.
4 for Nicole's aura?
That's what I'm wondering.
Oh, sure.
Okay. I got
I
a
would
20.
like to re-roll using a dice.
You
maybe.
have to claim that you're re-rolling before you can't see your
Oh,
result.
got
and
it.
Then, yeah. I gotta fix the frames though. Hold on.
Scarlett, did you see the card that I played?
No, you played a card.
Like 30 minutes
Speaking
ago?
of cards to
No.
play, did you know that while you're restructuring these boxes, you can go to streamloots.com/Scarlet64 to influence the game using game cards?
That's
You do
right.
these same things.
I might add another 2d4 onto that roll with my favor of the gods.
Okay.
So,
I'm rolling. I haven't rolled yet. I'm rolling with advantage from the dice pool. Also, I played a card that adds 3 dice to the dice pool.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how you check that, but I did play that.
Yeah, I.
So
I
you,
got-
I
you can just
believe
go ahead and add 2 because I'm pulling 1.
Okay.
Nice.
mine was 13 in the end.
Okay.
Holy shit! I'm so happy I
Uh-oh.
did that. Oh my god.
Okay. Let me see. Yaslin, yours was 13.
Yes.
Cora was 7. Cora and Yaslin, as the ringing hits your ears, you cannot help but throw your hands up over your ears. You are stunned until this guy's next turn. The end of this guy's next turn. All right. Lucius,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Oh. Can I take anything for the failed Constitution?
Oh, you failed too? Oh, then you're stunned.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. A second rock bursts into the room and shakes. A whole bunch of spores are going to leave him. Everyone, please make everyone except for Lucius and Cora, who I am guessing is at the far end of the room. Please make a Constitution save.
Do I have disadvantage because I'm stunned or anything like that? Just need to double check.
It's a con save, so I don't think so.
Okay.
It was.
Am I in this?
Yeah.
Okay. There's another con save?
Yeah. Toxic spores are extending out of this rock.
no.
Damage.
Oh,
Add
I-
4 to that.
Yeah,
I've got
15.
to add 4 to mine as well, so mine would be 11.
Okay.
Not the spores. Wait, they're poison? Oh, interesting.
Says the dwarf as he cackles.
Okay. J-Mitch, you got an 11, and Yaslin, you got a 7?
I got 15 total.
I got an 11 because I forgot to add the aura from Nicole.
You got 15? Okay. And you got 11?
15
Yaslin.
total.
You feel the spores enter through your nose holes. You are now poisoned. You have the poison condition. And at the start of each of your turns, you will be taking 1d10 poison damage. The target repeats the saving throw at the end of its turns, ending the effect on a success.
I'm guessing that includes when I'm stunned as well.
Yes, it does.
Yay. 1d10, did you say?
Not until the start of your next turn, but yes,
I know.
1d10.
Just, yeah.
Yep. The last rock is going to rush in, and it's going to attack J-Mitch.
Why me?
First, it's going to snap at you because Nicole already has a rock that he's contending with. He
Does it
beats
say
you.
I only have 11 armor?
That misses. Do you not have your armor on? Might have to touch.
Good.
You might have to turn it on. Go check your inventory.
All right, let me flirt with my armor real quick.
You flirt with your armor.
All right.
Oh, I was looking in the wrong spot.
Oh, okay.
Wait, Nicole?
Hey.
I think you're gonna.
Hello?
Hi, Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
Hope you
Welcome.
feel better.
Hello.
All right, J-Mitch, please take 12 slashing damage as it slashes you with his talons, but misses you with his beak.
Well,
Okay, so this is the one that made this. Okay, so this one stunned y'all. This one.
wait, did he slash me in the
scored
face?
Y'all. He aimed for your face. I'll let you decide.
Killer
I'm gonna
Maverick
say
53 played
Jamich
this
wasn't paying
card.
attention because I just got
Hey.
here. He got hit in the face, and now he's like, "No," because that's his moneymaker.
Oh no, not the money maker. J-Mitch, let me get you in the let me get you into combat.
Okay.
Okay. Kothar, it's your
Oh
turn.
wow.
Okay, I'm gonna run around the one that's sided with J-Mitch for flanking. And then I'm going to hit him with a wholesome inflict wounds.
Okay.
$18.
Yes, that hits.
That's like one core hit.
Kind of.
Yeah, all right.
Kind of.
Because you practice this too much instead of where your damage is.
Boop.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's it.
Yaslin.
I take 1 damage.
1 poison damage. You kind of like throw up a little in your mouth, but swallow.
Ew.
Can't even do that because I'm stunned.
Oh yeah, that's right. You are stunned. You're still grabbing your ears.
So you just throw up in your mouth and you can't swallow.
Cool.
Whichever one is nearest to me.
Yes, there's one that's like right up in your business. That's the one that screamed, that stunned a couple people.
Okay.
Dino Deuce played this card.
Thank you, Dean.
Alright, just 2 swings.
Okay. That hits. Oof. Yeah? Man, you roll really well.
Jesus.
Okay. No smites or anything?
No smites, but I will bonus action shove to try and knock him prone.
Okay. Is that a contested athletics check?
It is athletics versus their acrobatics.
Wait, Nicole, can I narrate it for you, like really cool, since you're sick and like don't have the energy to?
Yeah, go for it.
I take Shinebreaker and I shove it up this monster's sternum.
You beat it by 1! You knock him down onto the ground, prone. I feel like you're sitting there, like, holding it to his face, and he's like...
Mhm.
Was this the one that was perched on my shield?
Yeah, this is the one that...
screamed.
Yeah, it kind of, like, came at you. You held up. It was very cinematic, and it just basically came right at you and just screamed at everybody.
Nicole says, "Back thee, foul denizen." Because that's what Jamich thinks Nicole would say.
That's exactly what he said.
What Nicole actually says is, ugh, I gotta do everything again. Get down.
Yeah.
I love Nicole's old man arc.
Yeah. It's nice.
He's joining the geriatric badass squad that I just seem to keep playing.
What's that movie? Retired
like
and Extremely Deadly? Red?
Didn't you play like an old woman in Uppsala Asima?
Oh
Was
my
that you,
god.
remember?
Granny.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, Granny.
Yeah.
Was I supposed to take a save for the like try to get out of the poison or something like that?
Yes.
Was there supposed to be a save? Was that what sort of roll
Save.
was that?
Constitution save. Same save that you made. You're just repeating
Okay,
it.
I forgot about it at
Okay.
the end of my turn, so let's make it now. And that would it had +4, but that's not going to make it anyway.
You are
so-
still poisoned. Cora, you are stunned, but now you're not stunned.
Sick.
So, unfortunately, that means we skip your turn, though. J-Mitch, it is your turn.
Oh, wait,
Alright.
question about that.
Yeah.
Stun condition just means that I can't move or speak.
Oh, you're not like... What? Really?
No.
That's what it says in
Oh, it's
under
not...
the condition.
It's
Also,
not paralyzed?
It's also incapacitated is the additional thing.
Yeah.
Which means what?
You
No
can't
actions, no
take
bonus actions, no
actions.
reactions.
Let me just set the record
Just kidding, then.
straight. Incapacitated. Stunned. Where did it go? I. Can't take actions
Yeah,
or
yeah.
reactions.
Incapacitated. Oh,
You can do
actions are
bonus
okay.
actions. That's interesting.
I think action, what it means by you can't take your
I know.
action or bonus, you can't take your actions.
I was trying to help you.
Janish. Janish, it's your turn.
Okay.
This guy just
Our-
slashed your face. You have
Yeah.
a scratch across your beautiful, well-kept
Does it look like-
nose.
Oh, on the no. Wait, on the bridge or on the button?
I'm gonna say it goes from the bridge to the button, like flicked
Oh,
off.
that's the worst kind. Now I have because Jamich doesn't have a front butt on his nose, but now he does.
And you spend a lot of time putting like the little pore strips.
Jamich like yells, "I just powdered that," and he analyzes the situation really quickly with his eyes. He scans.
You're in a room. There's a giant table that has a maze on top of it that's being kind of fucked up by the rocks running in here, and you're trying to. This is a portal. You're trying to open a portal, and these guys interrupted.
Okay, so I'm going to either. Okay. You know what? I flipped tails. So I flipped a coin and it was tails, so I got to go with the coin flip because this was the second option that I didn't think would be as cool, but it's still pretty cool. I'm going to cast Hold Monster on the middle guy in the spores.
Spore boy?
Yeah, Spore Boy. And I'm going to go. Basically, what happens is. Oh, gosh. How would this. He gets like the opposite of smelling salts. You know how like smelling salts like wake you up and like bring you back to consciousness. He has like the bad smelling salts that will paralyze and stun you. You know those ones.
Those ones. Okay.
So he just gets salt thrown in his face and it's like he's like
Yeah.
And then
he fails his save. He is currently paralyzed.
So he's paralyzed. At the end of each of his turns, the target can make another one. On a success, the spell ends.
Okay.
So everybody should be able to have advantage against.
Melee attacks will have
him.
advantage.
Correct. And then.
And they will be a crit.
Yes, an automatic crit. And then he goes, Nakul, I offer you inspiration bardically, and he gives him a croissant. He tosses it to him.
Damn, now I'm on croissants.
A croissant.
A croissant?
Mm-hmm.
A croissant.
A croissant?
Very.
From the
Can't do
front.
it right
Go
now, but
finish
the,
that
the
croissant.
really a high,
Please.
quiet. Yeah, the quiet voice.
A croissant. Thank you for
Exactly.
le croissant.
A croissant.
Le croissant.
Okay, it won't let me give it to you, but it says I give it to you, so, you know.
Is that all?
And then a mote of potential pops around the side of you
Oops. This one goes here, and this one goes here.
that can do stuff. Yeah.
Wait, no, sorry, hold on. I fucked this up. Damn it.
Musical rocks.
Yeah. Musical rocks. The order of which the rocks move got a little fucked up, but it's in the end, it doesn't even matter. This rock sees you hold his friend and is also going to try to do its stunning screech. Before y'all think this is rude, they can only each do it once a day. So, good luck.
Yeah.
Make a Constitution saving throw. Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah, you all.
I didn't roll this.
Hold on, sorry. I was trying to turn on the music in the background that was muted for some reason. 16
Lucius!
plus 4, 20.
Is it an ability check or saving throw?
It's a saving throw.
You all rolled ability checks. Goslin and Kothar rolled ability checks.
It's all the only difference is if you're proficient, you add your proficiency. They passed it without it.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
Lucius, wait a second though. Lucius, you're already stunned, so this is just
Double stun.
no. It just literally nothing changes in your situation.
Yeah.
Oh, my ears.
All right. the spore Varrock is now flying at Yeslin with its big, ugly beak.
Isn't he paralyzed?
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
Hmm.
That is the
Or he
paralyzed
would
one.
if he fucking could.
Oh my gosh.
Yaslin is happy.
I forgot that I have magic resistance, so that means I get to roll it with advantage. I didn't roll last time, but I'll roll this time with advantage. Okay. Let me go back up and find wisdom save. Wait, was it a wisdom save? Hold monster? Yes. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. I rolled double 11s, which is a fail. He is still stunned. Double 11s.
Oh. J-Mitch is like looking at him and going, face, motherfucker. My face, my nose.
Now, Maverick
Jesus.
did play an environmental hazard card. All the ruckus and commotion shakes the room up, and really nasty, nasty kind of toxic dust flings up into the air. Everyone, please make a con save as the dust starts to sting at your throat and at your eyes. It's like the worst allergy attack ever.
You know, right as I was rolling that, I was like, I should roll with this one with an advantage, and I didn't call it, and now I'm biting myself in the ass. Out of 10.
You're very flexible for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
He is a dwarf, low to the
Okay,
ground.
that
Yeah, I
That's
should have
full
called
words,
it.
I think.
Very flexible.
Mama's
I do yoga every day. Thanks, guys.
Oh, shit.
Don't tell me what to roll.
I'm rolling.
The
Okay.
Rock just looks at us all and says,
The Brock just says roll 3d8.
Lucius and Jamage, please take 9 necrotic damage as it's sitting through. he just looks, roll, motherfucker. Okay, and then we have our final Rock, which just got knocked prone on the ground by Nakul. It's mad, and it's going to stand up, brush his thighs off, clear his throat. Rude. And then it's going to fly at Nakul with his beacon talons. So first attack. A 24.
It beats and beats.
Okay, I had to roll so high to get a 24. Holy shit. Okay, please take 7 piercing damage. And then it's going to slash you. It's so happy that it hit you. It can't even.
I need to make
believe it.
I can need to make a Constitution saving throw for the spores.
Did you also take your damage?
Yeah, I took 9 damage.
You don't make the
from
con.
the school.
What? Wait.
I took
hold-
9 necrotic damage, and I'm holding concentration on hold monster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The game was prompting me to do a concentration check, and I was like, for what? But I passed it.
Okay, you passed it. And Nakul, its talons are unable to connect with you. Okay. Kothar.
Are these spores like a sustained thing? Like, is it still there, or is it just
No.
like a puff and then it's gone?
It was a puff. It was gone. It was Maverick shaking the board to annoy all of you.
Okay. All right.
And what about
I'm
the
gonna go.
spores that were there from the rock?
That's what I meant from the rock.
Oh, no, those are not constant. That was just a one-time thing.
Okay. Kothar notices that he got the bad smelling salts, and he's gonna go, "Oh, the bad smelling salts! This is my time to shine!" And he's gonna go and melee attack him while he's held.
Yeah.
With advantage. Good thing you had advantage.
Yeah, that's a crit.
Oh, let's
Well,
go.
It's going to be a crit regardless because the
Yeah.
paralyze.
It's already a crit, but it was a crit nonetheless.
28.
Wait, subtract 7 from that, because I hit the wrong button, so it doubled the dice when it shouldn't have doubled the dice for the smite, so it's 21.
Why wouldn't it double the dice
Why
for the
doesn't it?
smite?
Yeah.
Because I manually entered the double dice because I should be rolling 1d8, but I entered 2d8,
Oh,
thinking
But
it
it
would
should-
automatically double the dice, and I
oh.
hit
So you
crit and
qu-
it doubled it to
so
48.
you quadrupled
I
the
double
dice.
doubled it. So yeah, so it's 21.
Double. Well, you did.
Double.
You did crit twice, technically. Just
Totally,
saying.
yeah.
Totally. Okay. Would you like to do anything else?
Nope, that's my turn. I did as much damage as Cora
Sure.
You get a thumbs up.
with one attack. That's my turn.
Yes, Lynn.
Well, first off, I'll roll the 1d10.
Out.
So I take 6 damage for the poison.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's going to shake off the stun by herself, and she is going to cast... It's this one here, isn't it?
That's the hold monster
That's-
one.
And do any of them look any worse damaged, or...
What?
Well, do any of them look like they're more damaged than the other?
They look pretty evenly split.
I should just cast Chaotic Orb, Chromatic Orb at that one.
Okay.
Targets that, and then she's going to cast it, and it's going to be lightning,
Okay.
and so attack. You don't get advantage with
Mm-mm.
spells and stuff, do you? Nope.
That hits.
And then that,
All right. As you
and then
lay
Sorry.
into it, you realize it only takes half the damage, as it is resistant to the energies of your magic.
It's like Pokemon types. The rocks
And then I
are
have to do-
immune to lightning.
and I have to do another saving throw for the poison, don't I?
Yes. That's a save. You are no longer poisoned.
I'm actually wondering if I should have been poisoned to start off with, because I am proficient in con, and I think I did an ability check at the start rather than a con. And a saving throw. So it would
Remember to hit your saving throws. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
He's just gonna keep swinging at the one in front of him. Actually, no. He's going to slide to the left and start going after the held one,
Okay.
which I think would provoke.
You
attacks
guys
of
are so
opportunity from
cramped
this
in
one.
here that I'm gonna say you're still in range of both. They're all like smushed in there. That hits, and those rolls were awful.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's
Still
still
rolled
a
a
crit.
19 with a 5. Oh my god.
It's a crit.
Look, it's 20 damage in the second swing.
That's a hit.
Ooh.
Hold on, it's the apply button is not working.
Did you want to smite it all as well?
There we go.
I don't have that many spell slots.
Did you rest?
Did we rest?
Yeah, you all
Yeah,
got
we
a
long
long
rested.
rest.
Oh, okay. Then sure, I'll smite it.
Nicole is like, I'm so sick of this shit.
I'm so tired.
We just rested.
It doesn't change how tired I am.
Okay, he's dead. You
Doesn't change how tired I am, he says as he fucking obliterates the rock.
Yeah, I feel like you took the rock by his skinny little vulture throat, and he's like, and he's just like, doesn't change how tired I am, and light just like beams out of his eyes and mouth, and his head just pops like he was put in a microwave.
You should see him when he's not tired.
The other two rocks watch this happen and go,
This is a
"Are
casual
we
conversation.
losing?
Are we in danger?
Are we in danger?" They suddenly feel like they might be in danger. Cora.
And now it's worse.
Now the core's not stunned, you are.
Is there anyone that hasn't taken damage? I mean, like for the rocks.
Oh, let me take a look. This one is much more beat down than this one is.
So I am going to cast my Hunter's Mark. On that one. Okay, and then I'm gonna do
That hits.
17.
Okay. Is this, do you get the sworn enemy, do you get to move your sworn enemy?
Okay, so here's what I think, and you can tell me. I thought because like they're the same type of enemy.
It's
Do you know what I
an
mean?
individual. It's not a type, yeah.
Okay, let me read that.
It says after the next dawn. When your sworn enemy dies, you can choose a new one after the next dawn.
Okay, so just the 16 then.
And your hunter's mark damage.
I rolled it already,
Oh,
but
where is that?
I rolled the 1d6.
Oh, I see. You added it to it. Good. Great. Amazing.
And then I will have my spiritual weapon.
You do get a second attack as well with your bow.
I do, yep. Spiritual weapon.
That's a hit.
Okay, an extra 6.
That's a hit. The rock takes your arrows and a bonk to the head from your spiritual weapon. The arrows rip through its body and it chokes, and it looks like it's going to try and scream, but your arrow finds its throat and he crashes to the ground dead. Jimothy? Says the last remaining frog. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
J-Mitch. All that's left is the rock that is tussling with you. He looks very demoralized.
I'm going to cast suggestion on him, and I'm going to take one of my rock candies, and I'm going to place it into his mouth tenderly. And I'm going to say, yeah, tenderly. And I'm just going to say, Mon ami, you do not want to do this anymore. Let's figure out another way to waste our energy.
Are you trying to seduce it?
And I'm gonna suggest that it burns its energy off by walking the fuck away from us and as far away as possible within the 8 hours and never coming back.
Okay, and so let me roll. As long as you hold the concentration.
What were you guys thinking?
Something that was not allowed. You pop it in his mouth, and he goes, "Mon ami, I
Shh! It's too
never-
difficult.
I never told her how I
can't-
felt about her. I must go."
Her? And I slap it across the face. I go, what about me? No, it's
mean,
too hard.
if you
I
s-
can't.
If you slap
I
it,
can't.
it's gonna break the spell.
Well, how about I stroke its cheek tenderly, and I go, listen, I thought we had something special, but this girl clearly needs you more.
He like looks
Go,
away.
go now. I can't bear to see you go, but god damn, do I love to watch you leave.
He goes, Chantal. Okay, well, it's the Vrock's turn. So he's gonna turn around, ignoring all of you, and just start like walking towards the door. If any of you want to stop him, those of you in melee range could take attacks of opportunity, or you could just let him go.
I use my reaction to put my hand on my chest and do a soap opera gasp of,
Why
Oh,
don't you
dear.
love me, Alejandro?
And then Jamich's twin brother shows up. No, just kidding.
hey, Mitch is alive!
No, the other one.
Mitch is alive the entire time, and he's also been on with this front. No, just kidding.
This Vrock is the Underdark bicycle.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Underdark motorbike down.
Lucius, you break out of your stun. I'm gonna end combat here as he turns the corner, just kind of like scratching his arm, saying, "I never told her. I must go find her and tell her." You are out of
He's-
combat.
He's lucky I was stunned.
He's stunned too, and I turn around dramatically. By love.
Oh, to be a rock in the heat.
Yeah.
Can I do a perception check to see? I'm curious about the Vrock's ass specifically.
Yeah.
Does that thang be thangin'? That's what I want to know.
I'd say as he was walking, you could see he has like a thick tail
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
bursting out of his
Yeah.
cheeks. It's
Yeah.
girthy, kind of like
Mhm.
sway.
On a
the
scale of a
incubus
national
in
average,
WoW?
would you say it's above or below it?
He has those, is it digigrade feet? So it's kind of like the same effect of when a girl wears heels, it be popping.
Okay.
Hmm, that booty. be
Okay.
poppin'. So to answer my question, that thang do be thanking.
Yeah.
Thangin'. Okay.
I think that we're about to turn a Vrock into our like, hear me out.
Yeah.
Here, let me get a picture of a Vrock for you all to.
It makes the butt more bubbly when you walk like
Mhm.
that, you know?
Bubble
So it's
butt.
probably
Bubble
like you
butt, bubble butt.
you don't think you think that like flying it takes a lot of glute strength to like maintain the position of flying. So like
It
it's
really
gotta
does.
be yeah.
Okay, I'm
I
in
would
the,
know as I'm
in the shit post.
What? This isn't shit posting. This is serious.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, hear me out.
Oh yeah, dude. It's bubbly and tight for sure. Either that or it's flat as the day is long. Either way. There's no in between.
Nicole's eyes are glazing over as we're having this conversation.
Yeah.
There's awkward silence. Shiny looks around a little confused that it's silent, so she rushes over to Kothar to lick his ear real quick. It's like hot.
It's not silent!
Oh,
Why would you do that?
it's like
I did not need to know what
spicy.
dragon tongue felt like, thank you.
God, don't do that
No
again.
comments.
Mitch already knows what dragon tongue feels like. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He's not denying it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we read open for Ragnar one too many times.
It's okay, guys. I think everything's gonna work out for this rock. I think whatever it's going through, you know, you never really know how others' stories end. And he like turns and like a dramatic overlude starts playing in the background. But I think the big thing to learn and take away from today is that if you remain confident and you love your friends, everything turns out okay. And then I turn to the maze board like thing that the rocks like completely demolished with their feet. And I go, what's that supposed to be?
The
You
ticket
notice-
to friendship.
You know, notice that the Gauntlgrim section of the board has been smushed.
Can anyone fix? Any kind of magic fix?
Stone. I can fix stone.
Oh, is it stone?
If it's is it stone?
It is. Are you a stonemason?
I mean,
Do you have any sovereign
Jamich has
glue?
general knowledge of stone masonry as
With
a
your
dwarf.
general knowledge, you
Mhm.
would know that this is above your pay grade.
Mm,
You're like, okay, this is.
guys, hear me out. If this was Candy, would have it done by tonight. It's not. Therefore, I cannot.
It's a good thing that's not where we needed to go right now.
What's this thing? What
It's
is it supposed to do? Is it like magical or?
Minotaur, go boop 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 here or here or here, and she's pointing to different areas. You can see that the table is like a map of the Underdark, and there's like different little sigils or markings on it that represent the different areas. We've got the Dark Lake, Menzoberranzan, Aramikos' area, and Gauntlgrim, and the part that's been kind of like severed is Gauntlgrim. But we move the little Minotaur to one of the areas, and then hocus pocus, the portal opens up and we step through it. And we were about to do this when the Vrox showed up.
So this is like Jamich
It's a
would
wiki.
have already known all that.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. Okay.
Unless you were like maybe behind the party fussing.
Yeah,
with
he
something.
was. Yeah, he was distracted.
By the frogs.
I don't know, but yeah, just thinking of all that rocky voyeurism. Yeah. So is this like this is beyond repair? Is this still magical?
You have not really tried to. No one has had a chance to even attempt to use this yet. Kothar was just about to turn the little dials that move. It's like one of those little board game toys where the Minotaur is attached to the grooves, and the grooves make a maze shape, and you can move it in the 4 cardinal directions along the track. But it's a little puzzly because it's like a maze, but you notice that there are endpoints throughout this board. It's a giant table size board, like big, and it would move around, and there is a big lever at the end, like next to the dials, like an on-off switch.
Kothar would go back to where the controls were and be like, all right, so now that that's over with, I'll be ready.
I suppose.
Let's do this
Do we
together.
not want to try to fix?
We definitely have a way to fix it, I don't think.
I think I don't know if we can.
Hopefully it'll fix itself if we solve it, right? That's how magic items work sometimes.
There's only one way to
it's
find out now, isn't there?
broken.
Well, if it's broken, it won't do anything.
We haven't even
Well, we
tested
might as
it
well
What
out,
do you
try.
need
have
to
we?
fix?
Yeah. Well, let's try and see if it works right now, and then you don't need to fix it if it's not broken, like magically, you know.
Can't
You always
open
use
mental
J-Mitch's
balloons
candy.
then.
I don't think my candy will hold this together.
Well, we were planning on going to Aramicus, weren't we, anyway? So we don't really need that part.
No, we don't. So let's hope it works. And I move the joystick, press the button, twist the knob, do the thing.
All right, it takes about like a good couple minutes for you to find the pathway. It's a lot more complicated than you expected. It requires a lot of trial and error and like, oh wait, nope, that's the wrong way. Let me back it up here and then let me try this direction.
Almost like a maze.
It's a little obnoxious too because it doesn't move very fast. It requires like a lot of moving. But you finally, where are you trying to get it to? Aramicos?
Aramicos.
It, as soon as it enters that end point, it sounds like it switches. Like you hear a clunk, like it snaps into place. Nothing happens yet, but there is a lever next to the dials.
Cora has an idea.
What's the idea, Cora?
Can we set up a camp here? Do you think?
What for?
Well,
Like an outpost.
Cora can meditate on a new spell and try to learn mending to fix table.
Cora, I already know the mending spell, and I don't think it's going to help.
Didn't even try it.
The stone has been like shattered, right?
No,
It's not
just
like a clean cut.
It is a clean cut. It's
Oh,
stuck
it
to
is a
grass.
clean cut.
Yeah, it just is a little.
Rewind. Wow. Maybe I can fix this, Cora. Let's see. J-Mitch, can you help me hold this up?
Alakazoo, lemon, bibbidi, bobbidi, boo. All the
J-Mitch
different
helps.
pieces start slowly fitting together, twisting and turning. It's very mathematical looking as all the pieces kind of float up and.
I totally thought I got reduced to dust, which is why I didn't even try.
I think you could still mend something even if it's dust, as long as you have all the components.
It's just I think mending specifies that it has to be like a cleanish cut. Let me see.
Oh, I mean it's.
A single break or single tear.
Oh, you can't like cast it to put that together and then cast it to put that together. I'd say it takes like 6 castings to get it all together. Whatever. We don't have to dwell on it. Yeah, you fix it.
Okay.
It's
In
like
this alternate universe, Kothar goes, "Wow! I'm sure glad I had this spell."
I actually kind of like it how Cora's like, you didn't even try, and then
Yeah.
Zara's like, fine, and then you try, and then you're like, oh,
Like,
I'm
oh.
sorry, Cora, for not taking you seriously.
Yeah.
Kothar goes, "I'm sorry, Cora, for not taking you seriously. Can you ever forgive me?"
Oh, Alejandro, why won't you love me?
Yes. Cora Farkit.
Oh, you kind birdie, you. I don't deserve you.
Mon ami.
Mon ami.
You hear like Mexican soap opera music, dun dun dun. Okay.
Yes,
Anyone
Cora
else hear
Farkit.
this strange music playing?
Who took the accompaniment? I feel like accompaniment should be a cantrip in D&D.
Yeah.
Musical accompaniment?
Yes,
love
it would definitely
That
take
is a
that if it
cantrip
was.
in Pathfinder.
Yeah, it's a Pathfinder thing.
I pulled the lever.
As you pull the lever, the space between the grooves start to light up a bright green demonic light. The portal starts to, the stone wall where the space between the portal's frame is starts to kind of wobble like it is water, the surface of water. it starts to change the light between molding and twisting and shaping. And there it looks like you're looking through a film of water at a cavern entrance. The cavern entrance is carpeted with moss, tall zerkwood mushrooms, all kinds of fungus, actually. It's very much like a grove, like Neverlight Grove almost.
Well, it works.
And surprisingly, it's not that noisy.
And it's quiet.
Let's hope it's quiet on the other side as well.
Yeah, we don't see like any. It's not like a moving image, right? It's a still image.
Yes, but yes, there you don't see anything moving other than the diffraction of like the water surface.
All right. Well, there's only one thing left to do. Shall we?
Let's do it.
I guess we shall.
Cora's gonna grab
Together.
one arm, like with Kothar, and the other arm with J-Mitch, and
We all
link
link
up.
We're
Yeah,
off to
absolutely.
see the wizard.
The wizard.
Exactly
I
that,
hold my
yeah.
hand out to Yoslin. Specifically.
Yes, and we'll take it.
Oh my god.
It hurts my heart.
Damage looks over to Cora and like
Cora gives a muted little thumbs up, not too obvious, but just a little
Lucius
Go
just
Walker.
kind of goes, "Y'all been silly," and he kind of shoves you all in through the portal.
What?
You all fly through the portal. For a second, you feel like you're in free fall. While you kind of expected to just step out on the other side immediately, instead there's a blinding flash of light, and you suddenly feel like a hook is pulling you from the sternum and jerking you forward through this space-time tunnel. You get pulled and then turn to the left and then turn to the right and then in a circle, and it almost feels like you are being pulled through the maze direction that the Vinitar figure was going through before finally throwing you out onto your faces, where you are met with a carpet of moss. It is cool and humid. The air here feels completely differently than your time in the labyrinth. And as you all land in a little pile, you look around for hints or evidence of a portal. But all you see, the spot that you land, is a gentle little spiral kind of pattern marked in the moss at your feet. There is no evidence of a portal structure or a mechanism.
guess it's only one way.
Seems that way.
I don't know if that's good or bad, but we're out of the maze.
You suddenly hear a familiar voice enter your minds. Friends. Friends, I sense you are close. And then a sudden second voice enters your mind that is very familiar. Guys? Is that you? It's me, Spore.
Hi, Spore.
Wait. No, Stool.
Hello.
It's me, Stool.
Yeah.
Stool.
Whoops.
Stool the Spore, yeah.
Yeah, Stool the Sporling. It's me. You guys made it.
We missed you.
I
We
miss you
missed you.
guys so much. Where are you? Have you come to help Aramikos? He's sick.
Oh,
Try.
where are you?
We are on the move, trying to avoid infected myconids. They come in droves under the fungus queen's spell, preparing for the wedding. If you could describe your surroundings, we can try and meet up with you. you look around for any like landmarks. You see you're in a pretty big chamber. You see the Zerk Woods. It's very green and blue in here. Let me make up a cool landmark for you to notice. You see a stalactite that looks like a butt. 2 stalactites that are like kind of smushed next to each
Oh,
other.
look, the rocks found each other in the end. Aww.
Do you know the butt rock?
Oh, you're
rock.
at the butt. Okay, yeah, we totally know where you are. Sit tight. We'll find you.
But,
Do myconids even have butts?
They
Or is it
do.
just flat?
No, they have butts.
Hmm.
Some myconids are juicy.
Why, everyone's juicy, damn, in the Underdark.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's my fucking
Yeah.
D&D
It's the
world.
big-
Everyone has a nice ass.
Everyone's
Everybody's
thick.
donked up.
Mhm.
Yeah. The byproduct of the Fairs Wrist, I
Uh-huh.
think.
Yeah.
Fairs Riz. Oh, yep. See,
Fairs Wrist negates magic and gives you a fat ass.
Yeah.
Do
Two
they get
very
Fairs
well-known
injections?
side effects.
Oh my goodness. Hold on, I am going to this chapter.
Like, yeah, things are just less magical here, I guess. You don't know why.
All right, so a
More do we
soft
care?
glowing light rises
All
ahead,
natural.
emanating from a vast cavern. The entire surface of the cave, floor, walls, and ceiling is blanketed in moss and fungi. All shades of white and soft pastels of pink, violet, green, and pale blue. The diffuse light the mushrooms shed the what? This sentence
Mushrooms shed
is
light.
I'm trying to read it specifically, but this is the diffuse light the mushrooms shed make a vista waver as if seen through mist. Okay. Aramikos, you are now standing before the greatest being in the world. All you see before you is Aramikos, and so much more. All is in danger from the corruption that will claim the whole of the world if you do not help. So Aramikos is a single sentient organism, the largest organism believed to be in existence in this world. It covers 100 square miles, and every fruiting mushroom, every moss, everything is part of this creature. You seem to be kind of in the like the outskirts, so you haven't gone too deep into it yet, but you are here, and Basidia and his troop are coming to meet with you. Which is where we will end today's session.
Wow.
Do we know, like out of character,
Mhm.
my understanding was like Zukmoy, who's, a bad guy, is, trying to marry Ormikos. Ormikos, though, just on its own, is it like neutral? Like, is it also...
He is not considered evil at all. No,
Okay.
he's just a being that lives there.
Okay.
I suppose if
Like-
you were on the food chain for him, he would not be something you want to fuck with. But this is not considered a creature of great evil, doesn't have any kind of like ambitions to take over anything.
It's like a force of nature, right?
Yes, but he
Everything,
is
yeah.
sentient. It is a sentient
Right.
being. You don't really understand it quite yet. The Myconids do kind of understand it. They revere it very, very much. And you know that Zuktmoy's wedding is more of a plan to fuse herself with him because she feels like that would give her enough power to just take over everything.
Yeah.
I do also want to state that apparently prestidigitation does allow you to play some music.
There you go.
Fake musical notes. So there is a
Nice.
cantrip that you can do it with.
Excellent. All right, there are so many twerkings happening here and butts in the chat.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
do we want to do some golden buzzers?
Some golden
Let's-
butters.
Yes.
Butzers?
Yes.
Buzzers.
Lucius.
my golden butt goes to Buff for starting the whole soap opera thing.
Why don't you
Thanks.
love me?
Why don't you love me?
That's a mood, Gabriella.
Yeah.
Okay. Yaslin?
I'm gonna give it to Cora for one-turning one of the rocks by herself.
That was 80 hit points. Nicole?
That's why she gets.
Or strong.
Hey, Mitch for the soap opera. Also for narrating Nicole.
You poor thing. I want to hug you and make you soup.
No.
Cora?
Feel better.
Mine is gonna be 2 parts because it was Nicole, but it was Scarlet being Nicole. So you can do what you want with that. Just for like, oh, I fucking have to like always do this shit on my own, like you children. Like that was just so great.
And I
and
need
it
to start
was
hanging out
so
with people
like
my own age.
yes. So it was like the delivery, but it was just like I could really picture Nicole in that setting. So
Oh, thank you. J-Mitch.
Cora 4, but you didn't even try it.
Aw. I know, my
I
heart
didn't
cut.
even try.
Me, the DM, knowing this was a one-way trip, was thinking to myself, it's so unneeded, but you know what? I just want to watch this all play out and let them do what they want to do, because...
I
Yeah.
thought that it
No.
was like we didn't know that it was a one-way trip. So I'm thinking
Exactly.
like, you know, if we could go back and forth, then potentially
That was
Imagine,
my
wait,
thought.
imagine we didn't fix it and then we went anyway. We were like, fuck, we should have fixed it because then we would have been able to go back.
No,
I
that's the
think
thing.
it's also good for the next person that goes there needs to go to that spot. Like,
Yeah.
it's very considerate.
It's definitely awesome to leave a portal to Gontal Grim in the clutches of a bunch of demons that follow Baphomet.
definitely.
Great
Yeah.
idea. No,
Or that
I
someone
just,
else gets lost in
I
there,
just feel
so-
like it's cool to see all the ways you interact with things without like butting in and being like, no, actually. No, actually.
I mean, Yaslin could throw a portal back there with Arcane Gates. No shame.
it's more than 500 feet, I think.
Oh, is it? Maybe.
Jay-
I need to get a
Never mind.
J-Mitch, did you give yours? I can't remember.
I gave mine to Elephane
That's
for
Okay. Kothar?
It's going to Cora for the comment of J Mitch knows what dragon tongue feels like.
You know who else knows what Dragon Tongue feels like even before Shiny?
Oh,
Kothar.
yeah, true.
Mm.
That's all, folks. Come back next week to see what happens at Aramicos.
J-Mitch high fives Kothar.
Cora, you got a golden buzzer.
Yeah.
And you can use that as a reroll. You don't have to declare before you roll if you want to use it. All right, guys, I'm going to cut you loose. I'll see you next week. I love you all so much. Goodbye.
Bye.